Hey guys, this is BenWolf. Welcome back to another brand new Clash Royale video. As you can see in the title above, today we'll be bringing a very easy to play beatdown Golem deck in Grand Challenge where I get 12 wins and 1 losses. This is the deck over here. So now, I'm going to jump into some deck explanation right now. If you doesn't want to listen, because it will take around 1 minute or 2, you can straight away jump into the live replays in the timestamp in the description below. So we will start explaining the deck over here. So as you can see, this deck is a beatdown deck. We have a very standard Golem, Lightning, Electro Wizard, and Elixir Collector pump over here. But the difference is that we don't use the Baby Dragon, because I feel that as the meta, the Golem meta is there, people knows how to counter the Baby Dragon. They just have to put one tech unit to distract the Baby Dragon, and then they can use other units to kill the Baby Dragon. For example, like the minions to take away the Baby Dragon. So I use the Bandit instead, and I use the Archers instead of minions in this deck. The reason why I like about Archers so much is because Graveyard Poison is very famous in Grand Challenge these days. So the range of Archers compared to minions, which is melee, can be very critical when the times is there. So let's say they put a Graveyard and Poison. You can use your skeleton. No, they use a Graveyard first. So some people will predict you have a unit to defend for their graveyard, for example the Goblin Gang or the the Archers or the minions, so they will put their poison preemptively. So this is where Archers is very strong, because the Archers you can place out of the poison range. If they place their poison earlier, there's your advantage over there. If they don't, you can use your skeleton and your lock to defend the same 3 elixir, and you get to cycle your deck. So once you place a skeleton and lock, normally they will put a poison as well because they couldn't wait. That's where you place your Archers again. So other things is pretty standard. Electro Wizard is a very good strong, it's a totally top tier card in this meta, because it just works so well in defense, and then when it crosses the river is a very strong threat that your opponent has to deal with as well. So the Bandit over here, when do we exactly use the Bandit? The Bandit, you can use it for defense. If enemy has a Musketeer or send in a miner, your Bandit, the DPS can work the same with the Knight, although she doesn't have the HP of a Knight. But when the Bandit crosses the river, as long as he can take 2 tower hits, then the Bandit will make it to the tower. He will dash to the tower, as my previous video, Marcel P, just super pro Marcel P as explained as well. If the Bandit doesn't die, it will get 1 dash, which is tower damage to the tower, and it will get 1 hit. So the Bandit and the Electro Wizard kind of share the similarities over here, where if you don't care about them, they will just deal huge damage to your tower. So other things, the Golem, the basic tempo of this entire deck, you want to pump and then defend your pump with your skeleton or your Archers or your Electro Wizard or your Bandit or your lock or anything. These two, you just want to keep it. You keep it when at double elixir, you want to place your Golem all the way from behind on the King Tower, and then when it crosses the river, you want to support with your Archers and your Lightning. That's it, because they will take like 9 elixir over there, and you have to, depends on situation, you use your skeleton to cycle your deck, or you can use your lock to clear out the defending units. Electro Wizard is really not a good card behind the Golem, because any good players will just counter the Electro Wizard easily. They can just swarm the Electro Wizard behind your Golem, or put a tank unit like the Knight, and your 4 elixir just gone like that. The Archers is still less painful in that regards, and some people normally they will some people tend to underestimate the damage that Archer can deal, especially even though the Archer split, 1 Archer can deal quite a lot of damage as well. So when do we use the Bandit is that when the Golem is about to pop, the Golem pop into Golemites, that way you want to put your Bandit over there. You put your Bandit, if they have any ground units, you can use your lock to clear it out. So when the Bandit, because they have to spend a lot of elixir to defend your Golem push, so sometimes, most of the time, it doesn't have enough elixir to defend the last Bandit as well. So that's how this deck works. So, finish of the deck explanation, let's jump into the first replay. Alright, first replay versus Jolia from Dominican Elite. He is a 4,900 trophies player as well. So we are playing against a Hawk Barrier deck, if I'm not wrong. So we're gonna pump here, and then we're gonna see what he does and then we can defend. We prepare for our skeleton in case of miner, but now I can drop the lock and the princess. We use the lock to clear out, but his barrel is already here, and he deal quite a lot of damage over here. Well played by him, honestly. He get 1,200 damage over there, which is nice. He used the Dark Goblin out, but it's too late for him to place his Goblin Gang. our Bandit will just clear out the Dark Goblin. Sorry, it's early in the morning over here, but yeah, that's what you see happening. So we know that we are leading by elixir by a lot, so we're gonna continue to pump over here. He sent in another greedy Hog Rider. This is where the Electro Wizard is so strong with Zap, the Hog Rider, and then the zapping damage and the high DPS just totally take out the Hog Rider. He doesn't even get one hit, so which is nice. So we know that we are leading by a lot. As you can see, we are leading by 6, and then we got 2 pump down. So we use a Golem, and then we use a 1 Skeleton to clear out his Princess. Over here, we have to same thing as I said just now. We have to prepare our Lightning and our Archers to support the push and see what he does over here. So as we close the max elixir over here, we place the Archers. We even use a Golem Barrel. That's where we don't even have to use our lock, because we can just use Bandit and then the push will be huge over here. We use a Lightning to take it out, and then let's see what he does. He has a Goblin Gang, but that's fine. We don't even need to use our lock, because you can see the Archer deals so much damage over there. I call a good game over here because we know that the push is so strong over here. You got no more elixir to defend. The Dark Goblin will just go to waste. Use a lock to clear, but that's fine. We got 3 Archers, they're still undying over here, and then our Electro Wizard just make the tower retarget to the Golemite again. We put the Bandit, he just dash straight to the tower. We use a lot because we know that the tower is gone already. Just 1 lock over here, game it's over. So this is a pretty simple game because he doesn't play very well in my opinion, because he just keep on assaulting when I have a lot of elixir advantage. So I just crump up everything in one elixir, in single elixir time, because I know that the Golem will be very hard to stop for him because we are having such a huge lead. So normally if you meet a very good opponent, you still want to play your Golem at double elixir time, but this one is another case. So let's just jump into the second replay of this deck. Alright, second replay versus Zico from Man of Battles. I think this game is around 9 wins, and then we are playing a Golem deck, but he's playing the meta one. I'm playing the my own slight modified version because I love Bandit so much. So we pump first, and then he used a skeleton, and then he pump again. So I was thinking that maybe he's using the same deck, just maybe. But we have our Lightning over here. Our Lightning will take out his pump. I was expecting he got his Lightning, but he doesn't have it in his hand, where he used a Golem over here right now. So he want to push the pressure on my tower, and I know that he should have his Lightning by now, so we need to be careful to select what kind of cards we defend for the Golem. We use a Golem to go against his Golem so that his whatever units behind the Golem will get blocked by my Golem. So we just have to deal with the Golem separately. We place Baby Dragon, we place a Skeleton just away from the Baby Dragon, and the Skeleton will take a lot of damage on the Golem. And then we place Archers. Notice how I don't use my Electro Wizard with Elixir Hunt, because it will make him make a very good Lightning over there. His Electro Wizard just gets side target by our Bandit, which is nice. Our Bandit even get 1 dash, get 1 hit, 2 hit, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit over there. As you can see, the Bandit is so strong. As long as you can find a chance to use her, use it. Like how I just take out the Electro Wizard by side dashing him, and then I use a lock to clear out his Skeleton. So we come out on top a lot by that. He doesn't even want to Lightning my pump. I don't even understand why. So I just do the same trick again, and then he just has a lot of elixir that is losing for him. And then you can see he's making an angry face again, because I think he didn't expect I have so much elixir. I think he wanted to rush with the Golem push, but it doesn't work at all, because we can just use Skeleton, we use Archers, just lock 2 Skeletons or 3 Skeletons, so we still got 1 Skeleton, but any damage is nice. We use the Skeleton to clear out the Skeleton. We use a lock to clear out the Skeleton. Jesus, so many Skeletons over here. Okay, and then we do the same trick again. The Bandit just dash the Electro Wizard and dash straight to the tower, and then I'll dash straight to the King Tower as well. God, this game is so fun. The Bandit is so fun. So we doesn't want to go greedy on the 3 count, so we really go to the 2nd count. We do the same thing at us, but it doesn't work because we are still leading by a lot of elixir over here. I know that he can just lock and Lightning take away our left hand tower, but so I don't want to care about it. So we just have to focus, deal a lot of damage on the right lane. Our Golem already reached the tower. His Electro Wizard wasn't really good placed. It was in front of his Golem. Now Electro Wizard can take out the minions as well. This is where Electro Wizard is so much value. He used a lock over here, which I don't think that's good at all. Our Electro Wizard is still alive. Then he can take out the tower over there, but it's fine. Basically, just get the tower over here. We get 2 Electro Wizard, 2 Archers, and they just totally decimate this Baby Dragon, and 1 dash of the Bandit will just kill the tower. End game, that's how it goes. So yeah guys, for this deck, as I explained before, you want to play passively. You want to know what kind of cards enemy has to counter your golem, and then you place your units behind accordingly. Like I use the bandit, I use the archers, I use the lock, I use the electro wizard depending on the situation. So let's jump into the last replay. Alright, last game versus Tony Gameplays YouTube. This guy is playing a counter deck to my golem, which is he has a P.E.K.K.A. Oh my god, this game, boy, it was close, but you can see what happened later where we stand out. This is the last game of our 12 wins grand challenge journey. This is the last game. So this game can get pretty intense. Tony is 4,400 trophies as well, but he's pretty skilled, in my opinion, to do this. So he poisoned our pump, and then he's gonna do some fire spray damage to power. That's fine. We just want to place our golem behind. He was putting a thumbs up over here. I was thinking I should be leading in elixir, and then he placed a P.E.K.K.A. I'm like immediately, whoa, good game. The game is over, boys. I think we have to go to 12 wins and 2 losses. Seriously, man, because the P.E.K.K.A. just do so well against the golem, as you can see later. But we don't want to just give up, you know. I placed an electro wizard and then a lady for the lightning over here. Our archers is still alive. Our electro wizard can sort of slow down the P.E.K.K.A. So we got a minimal push over here. He was a very good defending electro wizard, skeleton and minions over there. We got greedy with Bandit. We want to straight dash the tower, but it doesn't make it, but that's fine. I think that's good because he just used his miner, so we can use our elixir collector safely. So now both are on even ground. He immediately want to pressure because he know that I'm actually low in elixir as well. So I use a skeleton to take out one of that, and then I place a pump all the way on the right lane because he just uses poison, right? I doesn't want to place on the left side to give him more poison damage. I use a lock because I want to cycle my card at this moment. I realize that the lock isn't so great for his defending card, which is the P.E.K.K.A. and the electro wizard. He do have the skeleton, but I'm not so worried on that because the P.E.K.K.A. will just slash my golem anyways. He doesn't need the skeleton to take care of my golem. So he plays his P.E.K.K.A. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make his P.E.K.K.A. all the way on my lane so I can defend it properly with it. So now he's gonna do a push over here. We use lightning immediately to take it out the electro wizard and do some damage on the P.E.K.K.A. He uses a poison, which is nice. It just take care of my skeleton. My one archer just betray me, and then if the archer is still on this lane, my electro wizard wouldn't die. Honestly, there's a very huge mistake over there, but that's fine. I want to bait him to use his poison on the right lane as well, but he doesn't. He just want to go rush for the tower over here. So we have to use our golem on defense. I measure the range. I want the P.E.K.K.A. to be on my tower, and my golem will take all the fire split damage and it doesn't touch my tower. So I just need to use something to take care of his poison damage as well as his miner over here. So we know that we have to use electro wizard and bandit to take care, and then skeleton to take care of the P.E.K.K.A. Now we can go for a very strong push over here. You place the golem in the middle, and on the bridge, and then the bandit is doing some damage to the P.E.K.K.A., which is nice. We use a skeleton to get out this. We use the archer to get out this skeleton, and then his P.E.K.K.A. is still very dangerously slashing our golem. But one lightning, the golem reached power, and then the explosive damage is there. So we want to rush immediately. We just use a small unit, so that's where the bandit comes to play. The bandit will just dash straight to the tower, and one hit will end the tower over there. Good game. It was very close for him because for him, he just had to poison and miner. The game is basically over. So that's how you want to deal with this kind of P.E.K.K.A. counter deck. You want to play the game in the side of your map. I could have defended a lot better, honestly. If I can defend, my archers didn't go to the right lane, and then my electric wizard wouldn't die, I would win a lot of elixir over there. But that's fine. It worked out eventually. That's where the lightning come into very handy. Even though it doesn't even have the inferno, the lightning on the P.E.K.K.A. and the tower is equally good as well, as you can see over there. So last game, we get 12 wins with this deck. Oh, this tall hammer, it's pretty cool actually. I really like the design, it's very nice. This entire update is very nice. It sometimes get very buggy over there. So we get 12 wins with this deck. Let's open the chest over here and see what we can get. We get a lot of gold, which I desperately need more. Minion Horde, sorry. Elite Barbarians, Grand Skeleton Witch, Tesla, Goblin Gang, nice. Oh, it's still not maxed. I really want it to be maxed so I can use it in the ladder. Skeleton Army, Bomber, Golem, Bowler. I think we are out of, yes, I think we are out of epics right now. It's either, I think it's rare or legend. Oh, it's rare. No, there's no legend in this. chest. But that's fine, we get a bowler and a golem, which is nice. So this is a summary for you guys. So yeah, let me know if you enjoy playing this deck. Definitely try it out if you have the Bandit and the Electro Wizard. Normally it's very hard to replace these two cards in my opinion in this deck, because as you can see, the Bandit does do a lot of magic in some of the gameplay. If it doesn't, normally you just want to go back to the meta deck that everyone's using, maybe the Baby Dragon to substitute the Bandit, and then the minions or mega minions to substitute the archers. Other than that, everything is basically identical. But this deck, if you have the Bandit and Electro Wizard and the Lock, definitely try it out. It's very fun and it's very easy to play. I played this game actually I went from 0-0, I went to 10-0, and then I lost one game at 10-1, and then I immediately make it to 12-1. And that game is very close, I could have won it anyways, but it was just my mistake. Still learning this deck. So after experience, I just want to show to you guys how to use it. So yeah, basically this is the end of this episode. Let me know if this deck works for you. If you have any question, definitely ask it in the comment section below. I will always be here to answer your question. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.